What's going on, buddy boyos? We are live. Welcome to another episode of Wednesday Night WINsel. In this stream, we kick back, relax, listen to some fucking music, and just chill, my dudes. My God, we are here. We are live and alive. Another Wednesday night in our prime, or rather, more like Wednesday afternoon. Whatever. We're here though. We are live and alive. Oh my God. We kick back, relax, listen to some fucking music, and just chill. That's what we fucking do here on Wednesday Night WINsel. Here we go. We got some people already walking in here, my dudes. We got 2 viewers in the chat. We got Base Pillington. What's up, buddy boyo? What's up, dude? Alaskan Separatist. What's up going on, my dude? What's up, my brother? What's up, Alaskan Separatist? Always a pleasure to see you, my dude. Oh snap! Unfortunately, I'm at my mom's house throughout the week most of the time, so I can't really show any memes or pictures. But I have the music going anyway, so we're gonna do what we've always been doing for the last few weeks and just talk. Really, just have a good long about an hour long discussion about various things going on in the world. So why not? Oh man, the pyramid fiasco has been pretty interesting shit in my opinion, bro. Like, my God, honestly, I'm pretty surprised with the reaction that poll got. Honestly, I was expecting more people to say yes, but apparently there's a pretty big large percentage of my audience that's like, no, bro, don't ban him, just keep him on, but limit his time. So limit his time. So that might be the compromise position, just to limit his time on the stream. I think Daniel made a good last. He made a really good he had a good post. He had a good post about how basically incel TFL guys, like, you end up in this weird situation where, like, you, even if you're not autistic, you're gonna turn autistic because you lack social skills, because you've been excluded from society for so long that you end up like becoming like a social you become socially fucking retarded, I guess, right? So yeah, it makes sense. I mean, it's not their fault, but at the same time, like, I don't have to like entertain the bullshit for too long, right? Like, the dude really is just fucked. Like, he's fucked and he doesn't even really know it, truth be told, but it is what it is. What's up, Mitch? What's up, Flame the Four? What's up, buddy boyo? Please ban him. Oh God, I considered it, honestly. I considered it after last week, or yeah, well, this week really, but last week, whatever, after Sunday. But I'll let him come on occasion. Yeah, on occasion. He definitely won't have that much more screen time than he's been getting in the last few weeks. Because, my God, he's just so like, he lacks like we talked about this in Discord as well, but he lacks like conversational like permeance, right? Where it's like, it's like he doesn't realize that, like, we had this discussion already and we already proved you wrong, but you still hold the same belief that you had last week. That doesn't make any sense, right? Like, all the data is on our side. We know what the dating rates are between black men and white women, and white men and white men and black women, and we already know what the rate is for who they prefer to date, which is typically white men, right? We already had this conversation, and like, it's like it goes in one ear and out the other ear, and it's like, yeah, I think Jay is right, man. Like, Jay was completely right. He's unironically using black women talking points when he talked about how, well, anytime a black man becomes successful, he leaves the community. And it's like, yeah, but the data doesn't bear that out. Most black men will marry within the community. Like it's just true. I don't know where he gets this idea from, that like the black men are stealing all the white women. You know, like, it doesn't make any sense. Like, unless he's I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's just weird shit. Like, and those pictures I showed him, of those 2 black women, and then the third one that we showed him from Jay, like, those pictures I got from 4chan, which in theory, like, 4chan poll board is pretty much a white nationalist board, right? You know, a Wignat board. At the end of the day, like those guys, they're even those guys acknowledge that, oh yeah, these are good looking black women that we would all bone, right? But Pyramid is like, nah, bro, they're too African American looking. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Like, I don't even know what to say anymore, bro. Here we go, starter cells. Yo, what's up, dude? What's up, Connor? Yeah, you had him on way too long. Yeah, he was on way too long. I should have just stopped it, bro. Limit Pyramid to 10 minutes once a month. Whew. That's a big drop in Pyramid, dude. The guy that had the name F, yeah, that guy was coping with technology to replace women. He was a little funny. I remember him saying, "Do you have a problem with your throat?" He's not a bad guy. He's just too spurgy. Jay asked the best questions to prove that. Yeah. Well, all those questions really proved that the dude has zero perspective of like, he has zero. Everything he gets about the world is from his backyard. It's like if it's not in his backyard or his neighborhood or his community, he doesn't believe it's happening or he doesn't believe it's true. And I just find that to be a very, very odd way to analyze the world. You like sometimes it's accurate, right? Like sometimes what's going on in your backyard is what's going on in the world, but it's not normally accurate at all. And to behave as if like you have all the answers in your backyard is fucking retarded. You know, he unironically thinks that oofy doofy. Like there was a dude in the comment section of the last video talking about oofy doofy theory, and I'm like, bro, why does this theory still persist? Like, if oofy doofy theory was accurate, why the hell are you, not you guys, but why the hell are these guys who claim it's true incel? And then they would say something like, well, I'm too manly for oofy doofy theory. I'm like, okay, so like, notice how like anytime they propose a theory, they're when you ask them, okay, well then why haven't you oofy doofy back? They're like, well, it wouldn't work for me because I'm too manly. In fact, pyramid does this too, where it's like, well, if transmaxing is a way to get white women, why haven't you done it yet? Well, I'm too manly to do transmaxing. Like, okay, like it almost seems like he's trying to like sabotage other incels, if that makes any sense, right? He's trying to like lead them astray. Should we end it all? Maybe, I don't know. I wouldn't say yeah, but I mentioned a word the other day that meant there's a tendency for one extreme to become this opposite. It's enantiodromia. Enantiodromia? I can't even say that fucking word. I'm too stupid to say that word. Subtle autism. That is truly autistic name. Yeah, it is. Is your not your time, Broth? I dare you to tell me that to my face. It's not my time. Oh yeah. It's not your time, bro. Do you think he's being contrarian? Like he would disagree with you no matter what? Yeah, he even said he was being contrarian. Well, it's weird because he would say stuff and then I would counter and he'd be like, well, I'm being facetious, and it's like I don't believe you when you say that. I don't believe you at all when you say that. I think he uses that word as a cover to mask what he actually thinks, in my opinion. But as far as like him being contrarian, I think part of it, is him being contrarian. Like I remember when he first joined the streams back in the day, he was like, "Well, I'm contrarian, so I think it's oofy doofy theory. I think that it's really a bunch of doofuses out here." But really, all he's really doing is simply just parroting whatever Hell by the Death Word Light says. He doesn't even have any original thoughts of his own, which is sad, in my opinion. It's like he doesn't have a single original thought. It's all about, Hell saying this, Hell saying that, Hell said this, Hell said that. Therefore, I believe that. It's like, bro, that's really dumb. That is just really dumb. Like I hope you guys don't walk out of here parroting what the fuck I say half the damn time. My God, you'd be wrong. You'd be wrong more often than not. What's up, Jack Tiffin? What's up, dude? I am contrary to what is usual and expected. A nifty omen may activate lazy you. Yeah. Sup, my WINsel? Are you winning yet, son? Are ya? What's up, Woody? Here, like 5% of the population is transmax or oofy doofy NBA players. Yeah. I mean, like, oh my God. Just to like, I was rewatching the fucking video, right? It was so funny, bro. Like he was talking about stuff like he like when we were talking about like who would be in who would be the lucky one in the relationship if he was dating the what's that chick's name? The one that Jay brought up, right? It's like when he brought up that oh well, in the black community I would be considered to want to be lucky, but in the white community she would be lucky, and it's like, or she would be I'd be looked down upon. And it's like, bro, like the level of delusion that this 5'6" motherfucker thinks he has, A, that he even has a chance with this woman, and B, that he thinks that he'd be looked down upon for even having that woman is absurd. I don't know why he thinks that. Like, unless he thinks that the entirety of the white population is a bunch of white nationalists. I don't know, white nationalists. I don't know what the fuck he's on, bro. It's some crazy shit, dude. If we reverse this eternal vicious cycle of inkwildom and pain, then by God, if I'm not wrong, but do give your reading of the case, the odds are beginning to wish as well. Count, what do you type every time you type here? Are you typing from like a book? Like, are you typing from a book? Where are you typing from? From the 19th century? What? Hello, fellow black pillar. What's up, Thomas White? What's up, dude? Woody effing, mother effing, yeah. Hope you guys are enjoying this music. I figured I would change it up a little bit today with the some lofi beats instead of using the typical synthwave music. So yeah, figured why not? A little bit more chill, laid back environment here. Let's count cook. I like the music today. Yeah, okay, that's good shit. Yeah, notice I've been getting a lot of copyright, not strikes, but copyright copyright notices on my videos and my streams anyway, probably because of music. I'm not sure who's doing that, but I'm probably gonna switch up the music a little bit more now instead of getting the same shit over and over and over again. Plus, it helps like makes the stream a little more varied, I guess, right? To this day, I still have no clue why people still show up here, honestly. Like, why do you show up to listen to some fucking dude with a lisp and a stammer talk about random shit? Seems really weird to me, but I guess it's what we've been relegated to, right? I have been coping with old books. I can tell with the quotes and shit. My God, like you quote like books from like fucking years ago. Me and this Nigerian chick have been talking still pretty well, honestly. It's been going pretty well with her. We haven't met yet, obviously, but it's been going pretty well with the conversation anyway. So who knows? We'll see where we go. We'll see how it goes. Honestly, I got rid of my dating apps. I just got rid of them altogether. So she's like the only chick I'm talking to right now anyway. So who knows? We'll see what happens. We show up because you have the monopoly on Black Pill streams. Everyone else is gone. That's true. No one else actually shows up. No one else actually really streams anymore. First is gone. WINsel Maddox is gone. Face LMS is gone. Who else streamed? Hell by the Dashboard Light somewhat streams still on occasion. What's that guy's name? Todd Thundercock. He used to stream. He's kind of gone now. Todd's gone. Yeah, there really aren't that many. Yeah, there's like no other streamer left for the Black Pill other than me. So kind of odd, really. I don't know why I keep this shit going. Really, truth be told. I have notifications on your channel, and the comments and the opinions are interesting. Okay, that's kind of cool. What's up, S3? What's up, dude? Let's read some comments here from this last video. Okay, let's do. Okay, I got the comments up. Oh yeah, there was that big that big post I made about the what's it called? The motherfucking what's that shit called? The math D leader at in Austin, Allen, Texas, or something like that. He had links to incel, or I think it's incel.is or something like that. It's like, what the fuck, bro? I don't even know. Basically, you and MD left. Yeah, me and Smash TV. Yeah, basically. It's kind of weird because Smash TV has way more subscribers than I do, but he has way less. He has less viewers on occasion than I do, which is odd. Not too many people show up to a stream anymore ever since he stopped doing the Smash Mouth style of streaming. So. Everyone's gone. The only other stream I listened to was Warmaxer. I didn't know he was still around. I thought he was gone. Yeah, I remember there was that one guy, not Black Pill, was it Black Pill Conversations? Yeah, that guy. He was, I actually kind of liked him a little bit. He was kind of cool, but he got doxxed and ran out of here. So seems like every new Black Pill channel just leaves. And then I think that people like DBDR would probably do very well if he streamed, but he doesn't stream, so I don't know what he does. So was that one guy, Gerbert. What was that guy named Gerbert or Gerbert? That guy named, I forgot what his name was, but he would do pretty well too as well. He would do well, but I don't know. Tim the Cyborg, is he gone? Does he still stream? There are no new Black Pill stars on the horizon either. Yeah, the few Black Pill stars are already almost burned out. It's way too exhausting to operate this over many years. Crabs in a bucket. Yeah, it's very much a crabs in a bucket mentality here for sure. I'm not saying all incels have the mentality, but it definitely seems like one as well. Like anytime an incel or somebody gets out of this place, they immediately get like I don't know, they immediately get, what's it called? They get called out. You're not really an incel. You're not a true cell or something like that. And I guess you're not, but at the same time, like, it doesn't mean that you're not black pilled on whatever the problem is, right? You can still have awareness of like what's going on and not be completely incel like me and a lot of people on my stream, right? So I don't even know. I guess it helps that my community is not really a bunch of like incels in a bucket, I guess somewhat, but plus my name doesn't exactly show that like I'm an incel channel either. So like people kind of have to find me and then listen to my content to have to figure out, oh, this guy's talking about issues that I care about. Okay, this is what's going on. So versus like, calling myself like black pilled news or something like that. BP, I get to bring that guy up again, but BPN or something like that. You could easily tell this is about the black pill or incel or something like that, right? So, and plus, other channels have also taken up the they at least acknowledge incels now as being an issue, right? They at least will acknowledge the problem. Now they might have the wrong prescription for that problem, but they'll at least bring it up and say, yeah, this is the problem we have to deal with, but they might have the wrong prescription of how to deal with it, right? I was watching I think it's on the a Big Think channel. I think it's what it's called, Big Think, and they had a Richard Reeves on, and he was talking about how I don't really like that guy too much. He's from the Brookings Institute, I guess. He's a fellow there or something like that. Either way. And he was talking about how, the issues with men that men are having in the current market, how they're not excelling in school and stuff like that. And I was just wondering, I'm like, bro, like, and every time he brought up, it's amazing to me because, like, it's weird. Because, like, he would bring up stuff like, oh, yeah, men are having a hard time in this market and they're not excelling in school and yada, yada, yada. But he kept saying, but, we gave women all these opportunities and it really showed that women were actually, they really would excel, and they were artificially held back from being who they truly could have been in the past, and that, sexism is wrong and yada, yada, yada. And it's like, man, like, anybody in academia or in the mainstream has to like walk the tightrope of like, you can't be based. You can't just, I can't say Andrew Tate's based, but you can't be based and just tell them the fucking truth. But you also have to be like extremely soy cucked and like kowtow to like female to the feminist narrative that like women were oppressed and and all this crap. And it's like, look, man, like, you really gotta like you can't just talk about men in a frank manner without having to acknowledge that, well, women had a bad start and women were oppressed in the past, yada yada yada. Like, you can't just talk about men. Like, you have to talk around men. You have to talk you can't talk directly about the problem. You have to always talk in these weird euphemisms or all these weird ways to talk about men. This is really fucking annoying, really. It's like, just talk about the problem and tell people how to fix the problem instead of doing this weird shit where you walk the tightrope of like, well, I have to acknowledge the women were oppressed thing and then keep going forward. It's like, come on, man. Like, can we just talk about men's issues? Like, just talk about it in a frank manner. He even acknowledges the fact that, like, well, to write a book like the book he wrote, you would immediately be called a sexist because, like, you're talking about men's issues and therefore, you're a sexist because you want to put women back to the kitchen and shit like that. And it's like, man, like, I don't know. It just seems really fucked up that you can't actually talk about men's issues in a real frank manner without having to like walk the without touting the mainstream narrative about the male and female dynamics, right? It's just bullshit. Horn Maxer's new channel is called Street Maxer. Okay, I didn't know he got. Yeah, didn't he get banned or something like that? I forgot what happened to the guy, but yeah, he got something happened to it. Fuck Up Doomer Cell, Tihana Sigma guy does. Oh yeah, I know Doomer Fuck Up Cell does. Yeah, I can't breathe. What's up, Medican Coping? What's up, dude? Do you still stream Medican, or are you done streaming? Are you officially out of here? I don't know what you do anymore. I haven't been on your channel in a while, actually. Gerbert is brown pill to me, between red and black. Okay. BPC was awesome. I like BPC. It was kind of cool guy. What's up, y'all? What's up, Hoodie? Bronson. 2 Mexicans and a Romanian OA. The orange and red hair guy? Huh? Martin Goldberg is similar. I subbed for his retirement account and content, but he ended up writing a black pill book. It's okay. You probably heard the points in here. Okay. People get nowhere avoiding direct conflict. Yeah. Like, you can't actually talk about the issue. Like, you can't really talk about the issue without having to like do this fucked up shit where it's like, oh well, men have issues, sure, but women are most affected by those issues. And it's like, come on, bro. Like, can we stop doing this fucking game of like who's more oppressed? Because you're just playing into the feminist, liberal, progressive oppression stack, right? Where it's like, well, you might be poor as a man, but at least you're not a poor woman, right? Like, oh, come on, bro. Like, can we stop doing this game? Like, if this is bullshit, really. It really is bullshit. And then I was reading the comment section of that video, and so many of the comments were like, women were literally saying like, oh well, now that men are on the back foot, they're asking for help. Ha! This is just rich. And it's like, what the fuck? Like, it's like they can't even acknowledge the fact that like they were given advantages that men didn't even have in the past. This is why it's so absurd that like women now are talking about how, oh, we're ahead of men now. We're boss bitches and stuff like that. Like, yeah, you're a boss bitch off of the government's dime and affirmative action hires. You're not a boss bitch off of your own power. You're a boss bitch because the powers that be want you to be a boss bitch. The powers that be want you to be a single childless worker, a worker bee, working for a corporation that doesn't give a fuck about you. Like, really, somebody brought up a good comment in one of the other videos in that comment section, basically saying that like, if the powerful men who put you in power want you gone, or all of a sudden wanted a hard patriarchy back, they would just make it happen. Like, you're all the gains that you got off of the backs of men, the men who built society, the men who built the building that you work in, the men who built the roads that you drive on, the men who put up the cell phone towers that you fucking that you use your cell phone on, the men who work on the oil rigs out there in the middle of the Gulf of Mexico, pumping the oil out of the fucking ocean, or out of the ground rather. And it's like, come on, like, if you want to claim that like women are out here killing it off their own power, you're just fucking lying to yourself at this point, right? Like, you're fucking delusional. But like, women truly believe, like, I think someone said this last stream, but like they landed on third base and thought they hit a triple, right? Like, they don't even acknowledge the stuff that you give them. Like, they don't even acknowledge the fact that they were given advantages over men when it came to preferential hiring and preferential admission to colleges and more scholarships than men ever get, and more and just more opportunities than men have right now. Like, they even get in preferential hiring when it comes to having a female name now. Like, like I've referenced the study. It wasn't really a study, but the dude did an independent study using his own resume where he had a female name and a male name, and the female name got way more fucking hits than the male one did, and he had the exact same stuff on it, and it's like, what the fuck? Like, women don't acknowledge shit that you give them, right? Because like they just view it as like, well, I'm supposed to have this. I'm supposed to have an advantage. Like, they don't even acknowledge the unfair advantages that they've been given over men. And this is just sad, really. And nobody gives a fuck about men or men's issues or men anything, really. Like, men could be dying on the floor, writhing in pain, and people will be asking, well, how's the fucking woman doing it in the room? It's like, what the fuck, bro? Like, unbelievably fucking stupid shit. This is why this stream is goated within the space. It's not just endless manosphere content. This is more like a group of boyos that accept Clown World and just make memes out of it. True Form is another one. Okay. Like Coach Blackpill. Wasn't Coach Blackpill a bullshitter artist or something like that, right? Coach Blackpill uploads like once every 3 months, though. Okay, well. I am burgundy pill, not fully red or black. The data is that if you're not black pill, you're probably diluted. Women enjoy their privilege. Women are enjoying their privileges. Let's see how this ends in the long term. Jack would legit have the funniest black pill channel if he made one. Yeah, he's pretty funny dude. Women are empowered at the expense of their male relatives. They are, yeah, and they don't even fucking acknowledge it either. They don't even acknowledge it, bro. Relatives. The best black pill data is going outside. Everything is black is a black pill world. Just man up, bucko. Men aren't supposed to complain. That's a women trait, bucko. Wear a croissant and lobster up, bucko. Yeah, it's even though I know you're memeing, like, people will unironically say this. Like, this is why the red pill's so insidious, really, to some extent, right? Where it's like, the red pill's so weird because like they'll acknowledge the fact that like, yeah, men are suffering. They're on the back foot. They don't have any guidance from society or men at large, right? They have all these disadvantages they have from the system that women are given all these advantages over men, right? And in the current game, the current meta, right? So all these things are true, right? So like, yeah, like the red pill can acknowledge the truth of the matter, right? But they can't. Their prescriptions for these problems is that, well, just man up, buddy boyo. You're gonna have to man up, buddy boyo. You're gonna have to fucking keep working, keep doing this, keep doing that. And it's like, look, I'm not gonna tell, like, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, like, I still work, so like, I'm not going to tell men to just starve out in the middle of the street to protest being an incel or protest not getting any sex or whatever you want to call it. But at the same time, like telling men to just man up, especially hearing it from boomers and older Americans is rich, honestly, from older men saying, well, my son's doing horrible. He's not manning up enough. And it's like, buddy boyo, you were given so many advantages in the 1950s and 60s and 70s that your son can only imagine the amount of advantages that you had as a young man coming out of high school or college, that back in that day where jobs were plentiful and you could come out of high school and work a factory job and have and make a good wage. Like, your son can only imagine that now. It doesn't even exist anymore. So like, to hear man up from these guys is just rich, really, truth be told. Yeah, I actually made this argument on my community page. Actually, it's true. Rad Films and Red Pill are surprisingly similar in the arguments they made. Yeah, they both have they might have different analysis of the problem. Like, they might come to different conclusions about the but they might have different analysis of the problem. Like, but they'll both come to the same conclusion that men need to man up and accept the fact that, yeah, sure, you're on the back foot and the system is against you, but you got to man up anyway, buddy boyo. It's the exact same fucking talking point, really, at the end of the day, right? When it really comes down to, the red pill and a radical feminist have the exact same argument, which is man the fuck up, man up, be a man up. And it's like, okay, yeah, you want me to man up with no bootstraps? Like I don't even have any fucking boots to even pull myself up by my bootstraps, and then you expect me to man up with no money, no opportunities, no bootstraps, no boots, no nothing, and you expect me to come out of that system fucking not fucked up? You're fucking retarded, bro. The fact that radfems can twist red pill conservative talking points in their favor shows how gynocentric it is. Yep. In my opinion, a red pill is insanely a gynocentric. Really, it truly is, because all they really, I mean, like they be lying. Like you have Richard Cooper saying, "Oh yeah, chase excellence, not women," and then the women will come. Well, it's like inherently by saying that, by chasing excellence, you're effectively saying that, like, he might be coping and saying that, well, everybody who's subscribed to me is chasing excellence for excellence sake, right? For its own sake. But the reality is that for the vast majority of those guys, they're chasing the excellence they're doing the fucking work to get women, right? That's what it comes down to, which makes it inherently a gynocentric. Like you're doing it to curry favor with women. You're doing it to curry favor with society, which is gynocentric in and of itself. Like you're doing all this shit to curry favor with people who hate your fucking guts, right? This is insane, dude. The issue with the black pill going mainstream is that it really can't be used for anything tangible, like grifting people for money or turning into some self-improvement red pill cult. Well, yeah, this is why Wheat Waffles kind of did. He took the the lookism stuff was true, but at the same time, it was probably some of the most easily monetizable stuff you could probably do, truth be told. Because like, if you tell somebody they're ugly, then the solution to that problem would be plastic surgery, or or if people don't know their place in the hierarchy, you can offer a service about, well, I can rate your face, right? Like, it's this, hell, I've had people send me fucking things in my emails telling me to hey man, I'll do a face rating for you, and it's like, I'm not fucking doing that shit. Fuck, I'm not paying you money to get my fucking face rated, bro. Like, it should be obvious by the by your success or failure what your rating is in the hierarchy. It's just bullshit to pay somebody money to get your fucking face rated, right? It's just stupid shit. Do the work. Do the work. I'm the black pilled guy in the black pill world life in monk mode due to my DNA codal. Can brush my hair, but women won't undress me nowhere. Come on, boyo, let's go party. Are you reading that? Why'd you type it in twice? Can you see what happened with Cope Waffles? He made a video saying he's going through a blue pilled phase. Well, I didn't even read that video. I didn't watch that video because I don't think it's true. The one I watched wasn't true anyway, but I don't even know. The one that someone sent me wasn't really true at all. It was weird. He was joking around a little bit, but I don't know. Maybe I'll watch. I'm not gonna watch it here, but I'll watch it on a SNC, I guess. I don't know, but it only makes sense, right? The moment men get girlfriends or something like that, they basically immediately a blue pill out. They become blue pill as fuck, because like, you can only, like, because you get plugged back into the matrix, right? You get plugged back in immediately the moment you get a girlfriend, because the girlfriend's like your this is something that DBDR talks about a lot, where it's like his friends who will like they're searching for purposes, searching for a reason to live, and they'll get a girlfriend, and all of a sudden their reason for being is somehow found, right? This is weird. Like, in my opinion, I think that a lot of men, they live for women. They live to have a woman. And I'm not saying that makes you a lesser man, but it certainly makes you like, I guess to some extent I get it. Like, having a woman, apparently it fixes a lot of dudes' problems, I guess. Like, it makes them feel like they have a purpose in life. But I have friends who are like that, where it's like, if they don't have a girlfriend, they're like a fucking wreck. But like, I've never really been that way, truth be told. Like, whenever I didn't have a girlfriend at all, which is for a long time in my life, I didn't even care for half the damn time, truth be told. Like, it sucked, but it also, I didn't make it my entire like personality to have a girlfriend and I'll live for one woman, right? Like, it's just fucking weird. I would say that men are biologically and psychologically primed to be gynocentric, given our evolutionary track with male competition, scarcity, and child rearing and so on. Yeah, you're not wrong. Yeah, it's hard to break that conditioning, especially, for sure. I deleted the first one actually due to spacing errors. Oh, okay, yeah, I can't tell on the StreamYard side. What's up, champ? What's up, Mark? Mark. I'm trying to fix my bootstraps. Ooh. Find your copes, guys. I joined the golf group. Yeah, I golf actually a little bit. I haven't golfed in a while though, but I do go to the driving range occasionally and use my club. So I need to get back into golfing actually. I started at bowling this past summer and I've gotten pretty. I'm not that good at it yet, but I'm getting better at it for sure. I'm trying to get my fucking roll down or my roll down at the end of the day, right? Trying to get that hammered down, but I've been doing pretty well. I joined the league this past fall, and I joined one for the summertime as well. Pretty fun. So yeah, just find stuff to do. All you can really do at the end of the day, right? The blue pill is the cave lighted by a red pill fire, and we escaped it and seen the black-pilled sun. Aw, shit. Yeah, that's why simping is epidemic nowadays. Yeah, that's true. It is not just women and top-tier men who are against us. It is natural selection itself. Yep. Yeah. I saw through soy waffles bullshit from day one. It was clearly in this the grift from the very start. It's like with all these female red pillars, repackage old ideas that sound profound to normies. Yeah, it will still always amaze me that men will pay people actual money. They'll pay somebody money to hear opinions from back in like 2012 told to them in 2023. It's unbelievable. And all you have to do is be a woman to make money off of it. It's unbelievably fucking stupid. But men are fucking simps. They're fucking stupid, and they do retarded shit. So I don't even know what to say anymore. You know, a lot of the problem is that like men keep simping for like a bottom tier to above tier. Just really for a women in general, right? It's just absurd. The amount of like bullshit we go through that men do to get female attention. I get it, it's like ingrained into us, but fuck, man, like it really is fucking horrible. Like you're just destroying yourself and the whole entire society by doing that shit, right? But it is what it is. You can't stop it, right? Trying to learn a new language and work on tech projects. All right. Normies that have women want to feel better than Inkwell, so they give blue pill advice. Highlander syndrome. There can only be one. Yep. Yeah. Like a blue pill advice should be honestly like it's not better than red pill advice because like it's obviously bullshit. Oh, it's your personality, bro, or something like that, or other crap like that. It's your personality, dude. Improve on that. Just be confident, bro. Like very, very, very obvious bullshit. Blue pill advice is bad enough, right? And then you get a red pill advice where it's like, nah, bro, like work on your game, bro, or something like that. It's like, man, like it's all just a bunch of fucking bullshit, really. At the end of the day, right? Like the truth is that like if you're just not that guy, and when I say not that guy, I mean like from a genetic standpoint, you're just not the guy, right? That's what it comes down to. There really isn't much more to it than that. It really is just that obvious. But we take like really simplistic problems and make them more complex than what they really are. And it's like, bro, like it ain't that complex. Like it really is just as simple as like you just weren't the guy for the. It's kind of like a job interview, right? Like you're just sometimes you're just not the guy. You're just not the person they were looking for, right? So. Speaking of jobs, I actually might have a job pretty soon, so I'm going to be back on a schedule from probably starting in the start of the new month, or maybe the end of the month, right? So I'll have that going on for myself as well. I'll be making over $100,000, for a little bit. Well, I already had that marker, but I'll be making at least from the one job I do, from this job, I'll be getting about 120K a year, so pretty okay pay. And then I have my other job I also work. I'll be bringing home about 140K a year, which I'll be pretty happy with. So I'm pretty happy with that. Hopefully, I mean, I already got through the first interview, and they already offered me the second interview. And the recruiter basically told me that they were really happy with my interview, and they said they basically want to give me the job. So I think I'm hoping that this second interview is just a mere formality, and that they're going to give me the job. But I'm kind of tired of being a NEET now at this point, but I'll figure it out. If I have to be a NEET for like a few more months, I'll do it. Okay, you need to be the complete problem-free person before even looking at a woman. Women don't need to be that. Plenty of normies only have success because of being at the right place at the right time. Yeah. Yeah, true shit. Oh my god, bro. This world's so fucked, bro. Let that music hit your ass, bro. 140k, noise. Yeah, dude. Sometimes it's just be lucky theory. Yeah. What's up, Larry Cuckman? What's up, dude? Damn. Larry Cuckman, what do you think? Should I ban Pyramid? What do you think? You hate Pyramid. I know you hate the guy. It's over for late sales. Again, what do you think? Well, again, well, hello. What's up, dude? Oh, shit. We got 52 people here, my dudes. For 140k, let's start a Black Pill hippie commune. JK, can't stand most young motherfuckers in Discord. Damn, bruh. I feel bad for him, but he's too egotistical. We need to ban him from speaking. Dang. Give him 10 minutes to talk on stream. In the stream. 10 minutes, dude. My god. His biggest problem, in my opinion, that he has a lot of problems. That that's not even his biggest problem. One of my main problem with him is that he goes on these he tangents too much. Like he'll talk about like we'll be having a talk, and then he'll jump over to like, yeah, the Vikings they did this. Like, bro, what the fuck? Like, why would you even go there? Like, we're not even talking about that. You're so off topic. It's not even funny. It's like unbelievably fucking weird. I don't know, but yeah, I don't know. I'll limit his time next time. If I probably won't even let him come on for I'll let him come on next stream. Because I think I had enough Pyramid for a month, really. What's this guy's name again? Well, let me see if I can find this guy's name. Let me see if I can find this motherfucker guy who was commenting on this stream. This is from Daniel. I don't hate the guy or wish him ill, but he does tend to dominate the conversation with off-the-wall observations. Yeah. A lot of guys on here tend to forget that long-term TFL and infodom stunts your social skills. This is probably more exemplified in myself, hence why I stopped participating in the discussions in Pyramid. I would personally think allowing him on with limited time would be a fair compromise. Yeah. There he is. There he is, my dude. Speak of the devil, and he shall arrive. Here we go. It is 100% genetics. If you are producing. Some truth here. There's a lot of truth here, honestly. Truth be told. He interrupts the flow of conversation, and then everything suddenly becomes about him. It's so annoying. Yeah, it's pretty weird. Speak of the devil. There he is. Speak of the devil. Both guys at the same time. Going back to the blue pill, red pill trend, I think it can be reduced to economics and civilization evolving into a post-human cybernetic hyper society where basic human drives are no longer viable. If we even make it that far. Cybernetic, dude. If we even make it that far, dude. Genetics is 100% luck as well. Yeah, it really is. That really is lucky. Mystery, hi bro, what's up, dude? We need an anti-woman propaganda TV network, a Lifetime and the O network. Oh shit, dude. Lifetime is like it's literally like the man-hating channel, bro. It's unbelievably fucking insane. Incel men and FAs are the first casualties of this shift. Ooh, good shit. I scored good IQs on both the GliaWeb Riddle Intelligence Test Revision 2011 and the Sargasso test designed to measure intelligence at the very highest level. Okay, well. I sort of have the experience of what game was. It seemed to play a role as well. I would even say, like, if game was really a factor, even your ability to exercise game would even be a genetically determined thing as well, right? Like, we're finding out that so much of who we are is based off of genes, right? Even your personality is somewhat genetic for sure, which you don't get to pick your personality. You're simply just a matter of, like, it's just simply a matter of genes and environmental factors that cause your personality to mold into what it is, right? So if we're really gonna be like, you know, I'll get down to fucking brass tacks here. Like even your personality, which allows you to have game to begin with, is like not even determined by you. It's determined by like, I'm not saying you can't quote unquote learn the game, but like even your ability to learn the game is genetically determined, right? So like, no matter where you turn, everything is, you know, determined by some sort of genetic or something like that, right? Couldn't quite get over 130 though. I think the only future for humanity is transhumanism, post-humanism. I truly wonder what the rate of young American men going NEET are. Oh no, bro. I have no clue. My IQ was tested at 88 in prison. I'm a dumb white man. Dang, bro. You can't be that. Jack Tisson, you have a lot of good observations, my dude. There's no way you can be that dumb, buddy boy. You're pretty smart, to me anyway. Jail is skewing the NEET stats. We don't have male safety nets. Jail is that. Left my ass off. Yeah, jail's the only NEET free way to get free shit to the mail nowadays, right? If you want to get free housing and free food, you go to jail. One day I just approached a random Hattie in a park. We walked and talked for 20 minutes. Okay. Is that just social skills or just fucking NEET, right? And why this transformer trend is pushed so hard, turning humans into synthetic prototypes of virtual entities who are able to live in simulated environments where we are creating for them. I remember the metaverse shit. That shit kind of filled it out hard, didn't it? I wish my IQ was at least 100. Damn, bro. Word. What's up, Fisharian? What's up, dude? There's no way Pyramid won't fuck a model tier black woman, pure cap, or gay. I hugged and held her twice at the end and nice and tight. Had massive chub in her thighs. Okay, well, that's a lot too much information, my dude. Your looks determine what personality you're allowed to get away with. That's true as well. Very true. Yeah, you can't be confident and short. It's not gonna happen for you, buddy. Will you? Gee, just fucking laugh. I remember that when I went to a psych ward, part of the jail, and the amount of true cells were staggering. It's over. Dang, buddy. She offered number even though she had a man. All right, well, there you go. Tisson can't be that dumb. There's no way you can't be, dude. I wasn't feeling autistic retard at the moment. Okay, well. Would you rather be a 10 or a genius IQ? Probably a 10. Guaranteed a 10. I wouldn't even pick genius IQ. Fuck that shit, bro. When you have a genius IQ, you just think too fucking abstractly. You start thinking about weird shit. If you're a 10 though, bro, and like you'd be like an 80 IQ, 90 IQ, fucking 10 out of 10 model, dude. You just fit right in, dog. People would love your ass, bro. You'd be like, this is a lovable oaf. Not even an oaf, just a lovable fucking, like, you'd be watching sports ball and drinking beer, hanging out with your friends, eating some wings, and, you know, fucking chicks every fucking night. And how about you have like 5 kids, five or 6 a single mother, baby mamas on your side, right? That's what it comes down to. So, yeah. You are trolling is so rare to find, and someone with an IQ below 100. Most people are beyond that. I took a battery of tests when we tested for ADHD. My IQ is pretty low too, Jack. Holy shit. I think things trend in that direction too. A good portion of leading transhumanists are AI or robotic thinkers as well. Robotics thinkers. My IQ scores range from 112 to 144, and I think that Tisson's pretty smart. His IQ doesn't help him with women unless it helps him become a multimillionaire. Even then, it won't help you with women anyway. You'll just at best to be beta bucks, right? Or high IQ, yeah. Okay, what you said. Transformers trend is due to men being pushed out of heterosexual dating market and women being inherently valuable and privileged in the society, in my opinion. The weird part is that actually, if you actually look at some of the data from what I've seen, the number one cohort that's actually transitioning is a lot of female to male, and a lot of those women tend to be very autistic. Autistic people tend to be very susceptible to the propaganda that's propagated by these transformers, right? So weird. I them got hated on by a 40-year-old. What in the fuck are you typing, bro? Mines would be a little below 100 as well. I like having a low IQ. It justifies my misanthropy. You have to be able to talk to girls. Can't avoid that. Well, duh. But that's basic social skills, right? Isn't it? Ross Guy had a discussion with Yudkovsky a week ago. Both seem to misunderstand the significance AI has for humans. Instead, think Terminator is a documentary from the future. This is Paul Kujman's designs the best IQ test. He had an IQ of 160, but he's still single. Has been all his life. Women were just never interested. Dumb plus attractive equals endearing. Yeah, there you go. Yeah. My cousin said to me, "I need to ask the boss," and by boss I mean my wife. Makes me angeroid. Angry, right? Angeroid. I beta bucks now. You kind of got to be rich. To beta bucks now. Okay, at least said I. I'm like, my God, dude, you're beta bucksing. The real horrors AI presents for us is that it reduces our ideas about individualized sentience into mere simulated inputs and outputs. Basically, it renders the idea of quality absolutely meaningless. Yeah, I was thinking like, what really is? I wasn't even thinking about it. I thought about this not my whole life, but a good part of my life. It's like, if an AI was to be created, right, would it really be that much different from a human being, right? Because all human beings are, like, yeah, sure, you'd be getting rid of the like, if you compare a human being to a computer, you're born with like an operating system, right? You're sort of born, like, the human beings have a natural operating system that they operate off of, right? And then as you go through life, you acquire new software. So you learn new things, you acquire new software, and then you improve over time, right? So you become a better whatever you're going to be doing, right? So let's say you go to college to become an engineer, you acquire engineering software that allows you to do engineering work. Or let's say you're an accountant, you require accounting software that allows you to do accounting work, right? And it's like, what really human beings really are just a matter of inputs and outputs, right? Like we're genes being expressed out in the environment, right? And the environment inputs stuff into us, and then we have an output, right? And that's really all we truly are. And like yeah, sure, you have a individualism-esque way of viewing the world, sure. But at the same time, though, like when you start breaking down the human animal into like just raw data, you can see the averages across the human race about we don't all generally think the same way, but you can see averages in anything really at the end of the day, right? For human thoughts and human behavior, the human actions. And if all human beings behave in the same way, then what really is there a difference between them? Is there really a difference between like an automaton or a robot and a human being, really? Other than the fact that one is born and the other one is just made. Well, I guess they're both made, but you know what I mean. Like one is a biological and the other one's mechanical or something like that. There really is no difference in my opinion. Like, when people argue about the soul or some individualized sentience, like, well, You could even argue that are some human beings even sentient, right? Like the way some people behave, it's like, what the fuck? Are you even alive? Like, are you even there? I don't even know. Women don't care about the IQ of anybody, not even for themselves. They only care about how they are perceived, and not the intelligence itself. Yeah, some truth there. A lot of truth there. ADHD makes it hard with time tests. I thought autists were more likely to reject groupthink and propaganda. From the data I've seen, people who are autistic tend to fall for that stuff pretty easily. I don't know why. Yo, what's up, Jay? Maybe some men's self-esteem are so low they don't feel they deserve biological women or transformers. May understand them better, having been a man before. If a hot chick hits me up on a dating site, I assume it's a cam model trying to sell me pics, or it's a transformer. Yeah, basically, you have to take that mindset nowadays for sure. I wonder if AI will take over all these jobs. They probably will at some point. I even worry about my own job, truth be told. Like, accounting could easily be taken over by an AI almost immediately, in my opinion. A low-level coders could probably be taken over by AI, but not the administrative guy, but the low-level guys can definitely be taken over by AI for sure. The only thing that might save accounting is that people still want general accountability over the bookkeeping and the accounting work. So there might still be like a human aspect at the end of the accounting cycle, but for the most part, though, a lot of the AR, the accounts receivable, accounts payable, stuff like that can be done easily by AI, in my opinion. It really is just data entry and stuff like that, so it's not that hard. Most of us are followers. Yeah, absolutely true. Yeah. Same question that AI poses to us is not our own sense of consciousness, not itself something imposed upon us. People tend to mystify consciousness, but it seems more like an imposition as an emerging evolutionary trait. Okay. The soul is the difference. Yeah, but like, what really is the soul? And do all human beings have a soul? Like, if you have a soulless human being, like, I think I made a video about NPCs and people didn't really like it too much, but it's one of my fun videos, right? I talk about the NPC and like, are all human souls created equally? There's no way they could be, right? Like, nothing is equal on this planet. So like, if certain human beings either have an extremely small soul or no soul, they'd be no different from just a regular automaton or an AI, right? There'd be no difference between the AI and that thing, right? Like, there's no soul in that human being. What's your opinion on the current situation in Pakistan? I have no clue what's going on in Pakistan. Well, most human beings don't have a soul. Wouldn't surprise me at all, buddy boy. People with no internal monologue are NPCs with no soul. I would agree. Oh boy. Anyway, I've been talking about this stuff for the last month with a coworker who's gone down some disturbing rabbit holes. Ooh, shit, good stuff, man. Christopher Langan is the only contemporary guy with the IQ over 190 who has a wife. He is incredibly strong physically. I'd agree in every way we can see, but like you say about quality of being unnecessary, it begs the question of the experience you produce. I went to school for technical writing, and AI will kill it for sure. Using my neat bucks to get IT certs. Okay, yeah, there you go. Think about it like this: what a society of virtual entities who only think they're real, comparative to our own, think they're real comparative to our own. How would we go about falsifying their claim that they are in fact real? Yeah. Oh, who only think they're real compared to our own. Yeah. An AI that is conscious in every way can prove still can't say much about their experience versus ours if that leap is even worth it for us. Yeah. I think one of my friends might be an NPC. I definitely had a few friends who were NPCs for sure, dude. They're definitely just like inputs and outputs, and they had like no internal monologue at all to like analyze the data that was coming into them at all. It was so weird, bro. Like, it's so weird to see people who don't have like that like inner voice. Paul Kujamans is an INTP. I'm an INTJ, but that's what I always get anyway. I don't know if that's true or not. I don't know how true that shit is, but what I always get. No free will, no soul. No soul equals most likely no afterlife. Yeah. Some people are just naturally low vibe and primal. They just do what their ethnic community tells them to do, car, style, etc. Yeah, that's very true. mean, so many people just don't have they're just followers, right? They'll just follow whatever the trend is. They don't have any real hardcore beliefs about anything really, or if they do have a belief, they don't really think it out that much. They just follow the fucking leader, right? So yeah. Popular leader got arrested in Pakistan. His supporters were breaking into facilities like military bases. Remember, Pakistan has nukes. Ooh, oh yeah. Well, I didn't know he got arrested. Fuck. I heard that I always heard that Pakistan was like going downhill hard. Like they had that huge flood, and then a bunch of shit happened there. I don't know what's going on in Pakistan, bro, but damn, I don't really have an opinion on it without knowing a lot about it, though. Unfortunately, but it's hard to say who has soul or not. If they do, which we don't have technology or never will, soul may be distributed unequally. Yeah, that's basically the crux of my NPC video, where I talk about how like you have like these massive souls at the very top that are like Lord souls that change the world, and then you have your mid-tier souls in the middle, then you have your low-tier souls at the bottom, and your low-tier souls would you even consider them to be souls? Like you're like fading souls, they don't even really exist, you know, like. I would hope we just live side by side with AI, and we keep much of what humanity is. We all know it's not going to happen. Humanity just naturally seems to want to like change itself to something new, and go be beyond our physical limitations, right? So, Chris Langan, the childless, what a world. One of my coworkers says he has no actual thoughts. A guy that does very complex processes at work. Oh my god. All right, well, that's weird. I'm an INFJ, like Mr. Funny Mustache. Okay, well, INTJ is Master Ace, real human beings. Real human being. Can't get along with censors like at all. Langan, childless, oof, clown world. We finally need nukes instead of nudes. I'm an INFP. At least Voss Savant had children. Couldn't get her prego. Wow, that sucks. How do we come to a place of certainty? I think at a certain point, it doesn't matter if AI can ever achieve our consciousness. The horror is that we don't have to have consciousness. Yeah, that's true. Pyramid is an NPC. Yeah, he seems like one. He has to be, right? I don't know. How's the diet? It's going pretty well. It's hard to maintain it for sure. I'm calorie restricting. Because our consciousness is based on self-fulfilling belief, not knowledge. I know I'm getting esoteric about it. Yeah. In theory, like people thought consciousness used to emerge from the brain, and then they thought, well, maybe consciousness appears to be like emerging from every single part of the body, right? Like your whole body, like it's not just obviously your brain controls your body, and your brain controls a lot of what your body does, but at the same time though, like it appears to be emerging from every single part of your body. Like to be conscious is like requires your entire, not just the brain. Like I feel like a brain in a vat, I don't know, could a brain in a jar be conscious? Like it could. Like you could keep it going with like nutrient and stuff like that, and keep it going with keep the brain signals going. But like, would that be a conscious experience? I don't know. Like it's such a weird concept to think about when you think about it, right? Like, oh my god. Ah, fuck, dude. I was thinking like consciousness just emerges from every single point on the body, and some people even say it emerges from outside of the body, depending on your view of the world. But that's why I hope we are separate and AI becomes hard built to serve our biology, not esoteric concepts. It all depends on what the powers that be wanted to serve, really, at the end of the day, right? I just doubt your AI is ever clever enough to escape the nature we find ourselves in. I trust natural processes to be more balanced and nuanced than anything we can think of. Yeah, but sometimes nature isn't balanced though, like or it can be very nuanced, but then sometimes it's just not balanced. Like it, or I guess it does balance out some maybe somewhere. Like the way I view the world is that like everything has to like equal out somewhere. So like you can't get something from nothing. So yeah, like if you get rid of this process and some other type of process would emerge to counter that process and stuff like that, and then at the end of the day, you'd end up like back at like 0 point. If that makes any sense, right? It has to balance out at the end of the day, right? You can't kind of like accounting, right? Debits and credits, right? You can't have credit with no debit somewhere. It doesn't make any sense. It's an off, it'd be an off transaction or something like that. So yeah, I think you're somewhat right here. Yeah. It definitely has to be balanced, nuanced. Yeah. Okay. I kind of what you're talking about here. Yeah. I support current thing. I support BLM. I support Ukraine. I support Jab. What? No AI has no soul. It take my job. No. Oh my god. In my life. A Greg have rock hurt. Why rock hurt? That's basically the mindset of an NPC. They're like, what? I don't understand the effects of my actions. Like, I read a post the other day of talking about how people who are so low IQ they can't even entertain a hypothetical, right? Like I think me and Alaskans separatists were talking about this the other day and on Sunday I believe. We brought up how we brought up how like okay like like you can't even entertain a hypothetical. It's unbelievable how like like how would you feel if you didn't have a breakfast this morning was like a question they asked and the people were like, but I did have breakfast. And it's like, what the fuck? I wasn't asking. What do you mean I did have breakfast? What the fuck? Like you can't entertain the idea of like a hypothetical. It's unbelievable how weird some people are, dude. Like some people can't even entertain a hypothetical, but we expect people to like do basic jobs. Cut my life into Pfizer. This is my third booster shot. Polya, the brilliant word. It really is good. It's a good word. The AI corporate are back. They were jobless to begin with. The AI can't take something that you don't have. What? Not sure what you mean here, but who's they? I don't know who they is you're referring to, but no, you have to get the 87th jab, dude, bro. Some transhumanists get into that, but doesn't get too esoteric for me. Even if we don't have consciousness, I think it would be a very human thing to preserve it, even though AI. I know nothing is real, but my humanity lets me see that makes everything worth it. If I wanted to be that way, depending on how these virtual entities come, that what would determine on environmental factors which they would adapt to, seems to no longer be a matter of escaping the environment, but of creating a new environment where we or the AI can have the most power. Pretty sure Langan married late. He talked about how wasn't really realistic for him to have a kid, not economically viable in his heyday. Can a brain survive without any sensory input? Yeah, that's another thing as well. I don't know. Lots of these over-the-border immigrants are NPC morons. Border Security 2024. I'm sure. No, not sure. I understand this rule I've been given. I sit and talk to God, and He just laughs at my plans. Robbie Williams, 2002. Well, not all incels are jobless, dude, but a lot of them are. Not all incels are needs. So that's the problem. Like, I don't know what you mean when you say this is the problem. Like, what I mean is that I can't take anything from the incel because they didn't have anything to begin with. They were already jobless. Well, some of them were jobless, sure. I don't know what percentage of incels are needs. Like, Oh shit. All right, buddy, but I gotta get the fuck out of here. Gotta send the emails back to people and shit like that. So shit. Let's do some fucking last words from the chat. Chat, can you give me some last words to say out here? What do you guys have to say? Give me some good last words in the chat. This is a really good discussion here. I like the back and forth. We have a a good last word. Good stream. Last word. Go ahead and make my day. I like you. It's not over. We are back, baby. I'm thinking we're back. I'm thinking we're back, buddy boyos. I'm thinking we're back. We got peace. Ah, shit. I'm thinking we're back, buddy boyos. I'm thinking we're back. I'm thinking we're back. Speaking of which, dudes, I have made so much money this week off of one stock. Not a lot of money, but a decent amount of money off this one stock. I'm not going to share it. I already shared it last. I shared it in Discord. I'm not going to share it here. I don't want people to buy it and then lose money. It's not my fucking. I don't want people to have people do it. I've made $45,000 off of one stock, dude. This was good, man. I'm up like 100 and it might all go away one day, but I'm almost up 200% of the stock. Feels good, man. Feels good. Feels good, man. It might all go away by the end of the year. Who knows if the economy crashes or some shit? But I'm holding on for now, almost because I think it'll go higher. But I might have to sell and then buy back in at a lower price point. Who knows if it drops like a rock? But all right, buddy boys. Hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Please like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment if you liked the video or maybe you hated the video. And never forget, buddy boys, that wisdom is fucking gold. I'll see you guys on Sunday. This Sunday, we're going to have SNC, Sunday Night Cope, Weekend Chat, Random Discussion, episode 29 of Season 2. Once again, I hope to see you, buddy boys, there. Enjoy the rest of your week, and cheers, my dudes. Cheers.